So you want to start by melting down some butter in a pan. So in here we have about 3 tablespoons. And when I got out of the garden and after I cleaned all those carrots, I started right here with some croutons. I just took some stale bread that I had and I melted some butter in a pan and I just browned those down. I'm going to use that as a little garnish later on. So they can just go, you can do those ahead of time. So let those stay and then get your butter melted in a pan. So we have about 3 tablespoons of butter. And we want to start with a leek. That's the pawdy part of this recipe. So for those of you who have never seen a leek, this is what it looks like. And it's a member of the onion family. So you want to use the real tender part up to where this green color is a pale green color. This you can put in your compost or you can get rid of it. And leeks are notoriously dirty. So when you get them home, you want to cut down and look to see if there's a lot of sand in there. And you want to rinse your vegetables off anyway, but leeks particularly you want to pay good attention to because they are very sandy. So then you can just cut them up because this is going to be a pureed soup. We don't have to do anything fancy here. So you cut up your leeks, and we have some already here in a bowl, and I'm going to put them right in this pot. So 2 leeks will do it, 2 large leeks. I'll add these as well. And then, of course, we want those carrots. So here we have these nice, beautiful carrots. And let me tell you something, carrots are loaded with beta-carotene. So you really should add them to your diet. Besides that, they're going to improve your eyesight, as you well know. So you should really add a lot of carrots to your diet. And did you realize that there's a lot of potassium in carrots as well? I did my research. Carrots are a really great food, high in antioxidants as well. So we want to add 2 carrots to this and take off those little ends. And then again, because this is not going to be anything fancy, you can just chop it up into small pieces. What you want here is for everything to cook in about the same time. All right, there are our carrots, and now we need potatoes. So this is going to act as a thickener to our soup. So here are our potatoes, and you can use just all-purpose potatoes if you'd like. I like to use a Yukon Gold. I really like those potatoes. They're not a real starchy potato, and that's what I like about them. So again, just cut them up into small pieces so everything cooks the same, and get those in the pot. And let me add the rest, and then we can just let this go. So I need a strainer to get out the rest of that. And you see what I mean about that not being a starchy potato, because if it were, that water would be really cloudy. So in those go. And now we just stir this around. It's really pretty, very colorful. I think we're ready to puree. So I'm going to turn this off. And yes, I think we can puree that. So I'm going to move all of this out of the way and bring over my pan so I can show you how I do that. So once it's where you want it, you can either do this, if you don't have an immersion blender like this, you can do this in a food processor. But you really want to just get all of that stuff really soft. Because I did say this is a passato. Smells absolutely delicious. Good. All right, we can put that aside. And I'm going to reheat that then and put a little bit of parsley with this. So here we have some good flat leaf parsley, Italian parsley. You want to take a few of those leaves. Again, chop this up, and this is going to be a nice added little color to the soup.